Hey there, this is Lisa Torres here, L5 leader and master marketer inside of My Lead System Pro. And today I want to teach you how to get 7+ signups per month simply by sending emails. Now, before this can even happen, right, before you can even start sending emails to your quote unquote list, right, your email list of subscribers, you have to build an email list first. So how do you do that? Well, first, there's several ways for you to build your list. You just need to pick one or two and then really go hardcore and master those strategies. So you have things like video marketing and social media marketing and pay-per-click advertising, blogging, solo ads, magazine ads, and the list goes on and on. Okay, and when you do that, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you an example. I'm actually logged into my autoresponder, but I'm going to show you an example. And this is pretty much, my lead flow. All right, I get up to, about 40 to 50 leads every single day because I'm doing very specific things on a daily basis. I'm actively building my list. So for example, just so far today, I've already generated 19 leads. Yesterday, I generated 44 leads, right? So those are people actually getting on my list. And as you can see, I have over 11,000 people on my list that I can send an email to. Okay, now of course, not everybody is going to open my emails, but a nice, a nice amount of people are going to see my emails. They might not buy right away. That's the thing about list building, is that people can be on your list for a year, 2 years. But if they constantly get emails from you and they're constantly seeing that you're providing value, eventually they will buy. Now, you do have some people that get on your list and instantly buy from you. And then you have some people that get on your list that don't buy from you for about a week or two, or maybe even a month or two. And then you have some people that don't buy from you, for a whole year or maybe 2 years until they decide that they're ready to join and buy your products and services. So I wanted to get that out the way to explain to you how crucial it is for you to get out there and really start doing very specific things that we teach you how to do inside of My Lead System Pro, right? I would never have generated, up to 50 leads every single day had I not learned the strategies that I was able to learn inside of My Lead System Pro, where I'm generating leads and making sales pretty much on a daily basis at this point. So we will teach you the skill sets on how to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some examples of emails that I've created that have produced results inside of my business. And when I say results, I'm talking about conversions. I'm talking about sending emails to your list, a list of people. These are people, right? And you've heard the old saying, the money is in the list. Well, it's true. Okay, so I send an email to my list pretty much almost on a daily basis, sometimes even 2 or 3 times a day. And that is how I'm able to get, daily sales inside of my business. Okay, so, but what I'm going to teach you, and if you're new, you can easily, if you're new and you're just getting started, maybe you have 500 or 1,000 people on your list, but you can make this happen where you're getting 7+ sales or signups or, new members inside of your business, whatever you want to call it. You can do this if you start building a list, and you can get, at least 7 per month if you're consistently doing it over and over again. So let me show you some of my examples. Okay, so these are basically my recent emails that I've sent out. I'm just going to click on one of them so I can give you an idea of how I basically structure my emails. Okay, so you see that this email went out to over 7,712 subscribers. Okay, because I have several lists, and I chose the list that I wanted this email to go out to. Out of the 7,000, I had 556 people open it, 159 people clicked on it. And I don't remember how many sales I made. Maybe I made about 1 or 2 sales. This went out 2 days ago on the 24th. Okay, today's the 26th. 2 days ago on the 24th. So I'm going to open it up. So first of all, there's different kinds of emails that you could send out to your list. This one happens to be what I like to call a money email, okay, because it is talking about money, okay, and how much money I was able to make over the past 3 months. So if you can see here, I'll make the screen just a little bit bigger for you. If you can see here, the subject line absolutely has to be catchy. Okay, these may not be your results. Maybe you just, generated your first lead, or maybe and you have 500 people on your list, let's say, or 100 people on your list, or 5 people on your list. You should start sending emails like this with your results and, maybe some value. Maybe you wrote a blog post, maybe you're sharing someone else's success story. Whatever the case may be, there's different kinds of, maybe it's a training, right? Maybe you learned something and you want to share it with your list. I send all different kind of emails. This one just happens to be a money email. So this one says that I made over $7,300 in less than 3 months, right? And so always make sure that your subject line is very catchy, because it is the first thing that your prospects are going to see. Okay, the people that are on your list, those people, the first thing that they're going to see is the subject line. So you always have to make sure the subject line is catchy. And as you're speaking inside of your email, let's see if I can move over just a little. As you're speaking inside of your email, you should basically be speaking as if you are telling a story to a friend. Okay, as if you're speaking just to one person and you're telling them an inspirational story about, how you were failing before and how all of a sudden, you made your first lead or you made your first sale, or whatever the case may be. This is how you need to be doing it. So as we can see, it says, "Oh my goodness, I just had to share this to inspire you to keep pushing forward no matter what." Okay, the reason why I say that is because I don't want people to think that I'm sending this to them because I'm bragging and boasting about my results. I'm doing it to inspire them, to show them what's possible. Okay, and so it goes on. If you know my story, so whether or not they know your story or not, always make sure you share a little bit of your story before you get into sharing results, before you get into sharing, a story, a success story, maybe some training, maybe something that you just learned that you didn't know before. You always have to share with a little snippet of your story first. So here's a snippet of mine. If you know my story, you know that I struggled for 18 years in our beautiful industry called network marketing. Let me move over. Okay. And over those 18 years of struggle, I literally only ever made $20. That's a struggle. Someone can relate to that. Someone who has been in this industry for, let's say, I don't know, 2 months or 2 years, and they still haven't made money. This serves a purpose of hope. I was in for 18 years and only made $20, right? That's a snippet of my story. Of course, my story is much bigger, longer than that, but it's just a snippet of the story. So when I had a job 8 years ago, and this is where more pain comes in. When I had a job 8 years ago, I was making $55,000 per year, shuffling papers, sitting in a cubicle for 8 to 10 hours a day, wishing that I was home with my baby and my hubby. Okay, so a little bit more pain. Doesn't have to be long, this long drawn out email. I don't create long drawn out emails. And then I put, and now look, and now here's the results. I was struggling before, but look at me now. Okay, so over $73,000 in less than 3 months into 2016, and that is combined with just 2 of my online business. This is seriously a breakthrough for me. This is the most I've ever made. The most, no, let me say that again. This is the most I've made in 3 months ever. Okay, and so I put a snapshot of my, the income proof. Okay, because I love to put pictures inside of my email, and always make sure that it's true, not lies. Okay, because you never want to lie to your list. So this is the results that I've gotten, and I calculated it, and it came out to over 73,000. So they can see the dates there and the dates here with just 2 of my businesses, right? And I just basically say, want to learn how I did it? and then it's a link. Check out my secret weapon here. Now this secret weapon goes to MLSP because MLSP is where I learned almost all of my ninja, if we can say that, ninja strategies that I was able to learn and implement inside of my business. Okay, and so this is a link that's clickable to MLSP sales page. And if you're not inside of MLSP and you're still struggling to get leads and sales in your business, I don't care what business that you're in, you see that I made $73,000 in 2 businesses, MLSP and then on the back end of my own business. So I want to help you create success too. So if you're struggling to get leads and sales for your business, struggle no more. The answers to your problems are right here, and then the link again. Okay, and then once you're in, I give you the blueprint on creating fast results, blah, blah, blah. And what I like to always do here at the bottom is I have questions, inbox me here on Facebook. And what I personally love to do is send people to my Facebook fan page so that they can start asking me questions over there. And then from there, I can start building relationships with them. Okay. And then always, right down here, always put an income disclaimer. So you'll see it says income disclaimer, results will vary. In order to produce results like this, you have to put forth the effort inside of your business to make it work. And then, see full income disclosure here. And then this is a link to the MLSP legal income disclosure from their website. Okay, because I'm talking about MLSP. So whatever it is that you're going to be talking about, whatever business opportunity you're getting results from and you're creating emails like this, make sure that you always put an income disclaimer to your company's, disclosure. Okay, so because I'm saying I got these results because of MLSP, I'm going to put an MLSP disclosure. If the email was about, I made X amount of money, or I got, I lost X amount of pounds with this, product or service or whatever, you're going to take that income disclosure or the results disclosure from that company, and you're going to put it at the bottom of the emails. This will save your butt. So you definitely want to start doing that. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So just to recap really quickly, this was just one example, because I could sit here and go on and on about different examples of the type of emails that you can send out to your list. This one happened to be a money email. Okay, but again, just to recap, it could be a success story email, maybe your success story, maybe somebody else's success story on your team. Maybe it was, that you had your first breakthrough, or maybe you learned how to generate leads from Pinterest and now you're shooting a video tutorial on how to do that, and you're sending that video out to your list. It could be a number of things, but this is the structure. Okay, story, let's recap really quickly. A snippet of your story, and then the result that you got, and then the proof, or the video, whatever, it could be an image, video, whatever you want, and then the call to action. Okay, so there's a few parts to the emails. And then, of course, an income disclaimer if you're talking about money at the bottom, or if you are in the weight loss industry and you're, claiming that this, magical shake can help you lose weight. I'm pretty sure that your company has some kind of disclaimer that, maybe a health disclaimer or something. Make sure you put that on the bottom to save your butt. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave your comments and stuff like that down below. Share it, like it, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next blog post.